key thing is the Federal Reserve has the unlimited power to print money. That's the key. To manufacture money. Instead of money being minted in gold or whatever, dug out of mines and painfully minted, making it therefore very scarce, which preserves the soundness of the money unit. Instead of that, the government, the Federal Reserve, has the unlimited power to print whatever it wants. And so what it does is it prints 8 billion, 30 billion, whatever, and bails out banks, buys assets or whatever. The technical, they do it to the tune of a lot of crises.
That's what's happening in Shanghai, a citywide lockdown of 25 million people now in its 4th week. Authorities using harsh tactics to enforce.
But basically what it means is it's very simple. Basically, the Fed prints dollars and hands it out. Okay. So this is monetary inflation. It's expanding the supply of dollars. That's the distortion that creates the business cycle. And in order to try to eliminate recessions, which are the cause of, which is the result of inflation, they try to inflate more. So it's a sort of a spiral operation.
We are likely to see some upward pressure on prices, and I'll discuss why. But those pressures are likely to be temporary.
In the end, it will be transitory, and people need to have faith in the central bank.
How long does inflation have to run above your target before the Fed decides maybe it's not so transitory?
So I think the word transitory has different meanings to different people. To many, it carries a sense of short-lived. We tend to use it to mean that it won't leave a permanent mark in the form of higher inflation. I think it's probably a good time to retire that word.
It's one of Rothbard's laws. I have my own laws. One is that if you have the power to print money, you'll do it. Okay? Regardless of any ideology or statements that you should limit your counterfeit operations to 3% a year, as the Freemanites want to do. Basically, you print it. You find various reasons for it. You save banks, you save people, you save the people of Argentina, whatever.
Using the authority Congress granted the Department of Education, we will forgive $10,000.
There's lots of reasons for creating more money, and that's really the problem.